Hey, you guys, this is your girl, Queen 318 Ray, which is located at Deep House of Queens TV. And this right here is coming from Hollywood Unlocked. Shout out to Jason Lee. Hey, boo, hey. If this content right here is disturbing and bothering and triggered to most people, my apologies to all that are triggered by this situation. My attention is not to trigger anyone, but this is very sensitive to most people. Um, this incident come after two people was fighting, and due to them fighting, a person had fell onto a electrified railroad track during the midst of the fighting, and so um, it's kind of mind boggling that they're fighting this close. Because if you see where the other side of the railroad track, it's like an overpass. If you guys are from the country, it's what we call them overpaths. So you have this overpass, and it's like a busy interstate, and next to it is a railroad track. So I don't see how and why they are fighting. First of all, I don't know why they fucking fight anyways. And second of all, why are they fighting so close to the intersection, underpass, overpass, whatever y'all want to call it? But you know where I'm from, it's what we call it. We call them overpass. Y'all might call them a freeway or interstate or whatever. But it was a good Samaritan, because like if y'all have ever been electrocuted or whatever, trying to pull somebody off of something, you also is going to potentially electrocute yourself during the like trying to get someone off of something that's been, you know. So, shout out to that good Samaritan that pulled that guy off of that railroad that was, high voltage, if you want to call it that. So, the guy that saved the other guy's life, he didn't have a car. So, they came together and they got this young man, a car. And people do things for other people not because they're looking for something from it. They are doing it because it's a good thing to do. Now, I don't know how many people that was out there amongst the crowd looking at the situation, but for him to put his own life in danger and to help this young man and save his life, shout out to that brother. We commend that brother for the things that he did. And so I want to share with my followers, my family over here, on this incident that happened. Like I said, shout out to Jason Lee. Hollywood Unlocked. This is where I got the content from. So let's get into the story.
Transportation before revealing the real.
What? Oh, boy.
Anthony Perry's reaction was priceless once he realized he'd gotten gifted a car after he saved the life of a man who'd fallen onto an electrocuted third rail of the CTA's L tracks during a fight. Philanthropist and local businessman Early Walker first pranked the 20-year-old by giving him a gas gift card, knowing the young man didn't have reliable transportation, before revealing the real surprise of a vehicle he purchased for him.
We wanted to literally just show our appreciation because we need more people like this.
The Southsider usually takes a 90-minute commute to his job in Oak Lawn. It just got easier with the unexpected gift of a 2008 Audi A6. The car was delivered to him just a few blocks from where he lives in the city's Park Manor neighborhood, as members of the community and officers from the Chicago Police Department's 3rd District looked on in support.
This is just a prime example of how a young man took it upon himself to jump in and do the right thing.
It was Monday, as Chicago's newest hero got off the CTA's Red Line 69th Street stop, that he noticed a nearly unconscious man on the electrified third rail of the tracks. A bystander took this video of Perry jumping down and pulling the man to safety.
I was hoping I could just grab him and not feel nothing, but I felt a little shock.
With the help of another commuter, Perry administered CPR, saving the man's life. Witness Tabby G recorded the incredible incident after first seeing two men fighting on the platform.
It was definitely surreal. That was an out-of-body experience, you know what I'm saying?
The other man involved in the brawl hopped back on the platform and ran away. Chicago police are still looking for him. The man who was electrocuted was taken to the hospital and is expected to survive. This, as Anthony Perry insists he's not a hero, just someone who's committed to doing the right thing. Reporting from Chicago's South Side, Evelyn Holmes, ABC 7 Eyewitness.
So shout out to that brother right there that did a good thing. And then for all states that happened in Chicago, Chicago is the one of the capital murders of the world, and all the bad things that's going on in Chicago. And so, like I say, there was onlookers that was looking at the fight, and this young camera. You know, I don't know if she called the police before she took out her camera, but watching TV and going through social media and everybody that be looking at stuff happen, they always want to report the incident instead of helping. I'm not saying that everybody's going to be a hero in the amongst of this situation, because you notice when he tried to pull the guy from the railroad track, he was still being electrocuted. So he put his own self in harm to save this other brother. And being African American, in this situation, I don't want to sound racist or whatever, but a lot of black folks don't. How can I say this? A lot of black folks are lookers, not just lookers, but like I said, that there's no telling how many people that was at the situation, just looking and watching until this young man came and put his own life on the line to help this man. So God sent this brother to help this other brother out, and for him to do that, he was not expecting anything to come from it. He did it because he said it was a good thing to do. So shout out to that brother, especially coming from in the inner cities of Chicago. I mean, that's a rough state. I got family members that's out there, and so I'm working on something right now, trying to get some information on some things with the Chicago scene, because with DJ Academics, and when he was doing the situation with the other people from Chicago, the other rappers, and they say that DJ Academics shouldn't be talking on situations because he's not from Chicago. I'm not from Chicago either. I know I have family that stays in Chicago. I've been there a few times, but I don't actually stay there. So I'm trying to get some information, and I'm working on something